Hey everyone, Befron here, and welcome back to another episode. For today's show, we'll be doing a product review of the GameGenic Prime 24 Pocket Zipper Card Portfolio, which you can see right here. If you're interested in checking this product out or picking one up for yourself, please do stick around to see my review. If you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out BefronTCG.com for all of the greatest deals on your favorite Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Magic the Gathering products, and let's jump in. Hey everyone, so as promised, this is the Zip Up Album 24 Pocket by GameGenic. This is actually the second product I've reviewed by GameGenic. A couple weeks ago, I reviewed one of their 200 card deck boxes, so I recommend you checking that out if you haven't seen it. But for today's episode, we have this binder, which is overall really nice. There's a few flaws to it, but I do like it, and it's doing a great job of collecting and keeping my cards safe. So we'll take a quick look. Probably one of my things that I like about this the most are the actual pages in the binder. I think they make the cards look really nice. Up here you can see my Magic cards, for those of you who collect those. Looking up close, you can see the cards themselves fit really nicely into the actual pocket, so that there's just enough space that you can get them in there comfortably and get them out, but they fit nice and tight, so they stay straight and look nice and even for a really nice presentation in the binder. In the middle of the binder, I have some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So basically what I've done is I've started the binder with Magic the Gathering, and then put my Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the middle, and I'm growing them out. And then at the end, which I'll show you in a second, I have Pokemon cards. So again, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh cards are a lot smaller, so they leave a lot more space in each of the sections. So you know, you're always going to have that problem with any binder, but overall, I think if you use big enough sleeves, it kind of makes up for that and puts a nice little frame around them. And then, as I mentioned, in the back of this binder, I have some Pokemon cards, which I can get to. And I think these actually look the best in the album. For some reason, it's probably because I did use the largest sleeves on this to make sure they fit really nice and tight in the actual pages of the album. But you know, you can see they really just all mesh together very nicely. Very minimal black spacing between these, or any kind of border between these. Just the card, the sleeve, and the page. And really, all the pages are really nice quality. I mean, it's so perfectly clear, the plastic, so it doesn't blur the image at all. Again, I'll just do a quick flip through so you can kind of see different card types in these. You can imagine what your cards might look like. Here's some shiny cards that you can see here from Shining Fates and Hidden Fates. So you can see all kinds of different card types, full arts. Again, just going back to Yu-Gi-Oh for a second, so you can see those. And then, like I said, Magic the Gathering. For those who collect that, a little less in my collection up here, but you know, hopefully you can see a few cards and what they look like. So again, really nice. Like the inside, once you get into the binder, I think it's a really high quality product. You can kind of see everything very nicely. The pages are a good size to fit your cards snugly. I like the fact that these are side loaded, so you don't accidentally carry it the wrong way, you know, upside down, and all your cards dump out. For me, also, one important thing was having the zipper on the actual product, again, for that reason. So if you do hold it the wrong way, or the cards slide out, they're not going to just dump out, especially if you're walking, you know, down the street with these or something like that. You know, they're not going to dump out onto the floor and onto the street to get scratched. So that's what I'll show you next. The zipper is really nice and smooth. It's nice and secure, but it zips right up. There's really no problem. It never jams up or anything, so it's a nice smooth zipper. You can get it open and closed nice and easily. So there's that. The few things I don't like about this binder so far is you can see it scuffs pretty easily, so it almost looks like I spilled something on it. I didn't. It's literally just, I've taken it around a couple weeks so far. I've had this about maybe a month or two, and I've taken it to my local tournaments and things to do trades. And already there's, definitely some like scuffing and stuff on it that you can see pretty clearly. And like I said, it almost looks like I spilled something on it. You can see this like weird pattern. Looks like I spilled some liquid on it. I really didn't. It's just, that's the way the binder looks after, I guess, being scuffed and just slid across the table a few times. That's really all it takes. So that's a little disappointing, but not too bad. I mean, it's not too major. Probably after it'll get scuffed a little bit more, and it'll kind of look more even. It's probably just from the first few, it kind of makes it look a little bit awkward and strange. So that's one thing I'm not a huge fan of about the portfolio. The other thing is the size, and this is really kind of my fault. I was actually trying to get a 3x3 one. Again, this is the 4x4, so you can fit 3x4, so you can fit 12 cards on each of the pages. I really did want the 3x3 ones with 9 cards on each page, but this is all they had in stock with the zipper, so I did get this. I think I would really recommend holding out for the 3x3. The 4x4 is just too big for anything. A lot of my bags, backpacks, messenger bags, any kind of bags that I have don't fit this. I always end up, regardless of what kind of bag I carry with me to my locals, I somehow always have to just carry this in my hands because it is too big. It's awkward. You can see the way it doesn't fit on camera that well. Here's my playmat. This is literally the top of the playmat, the very top edge, and this is the bottom edge. And this thing spans all the way from the top to the bottom of that playmat. So I think this playmat is, I don't know exactly how large it is, but maybe 18 to 24 inches, something like that. And this spans the entire thing. So it's definitely bulky, and it's just about a perfect square. So it's, equal bulkiness on either side. But overall, it does hold a ton of cards. Again, this is 12 cards per page, and there are 20 pages, each which have, of course, 2 sides. So you end up with a 480 card binder. So I don't think I'll ever fill this up in the near future. So it is definitely very good to have a binder this large, but this was something maybe I'd recommend keeping at home. Maybe put your really, high-end trades that you actually expect to be able to trade in maybe a smaller 2x2 or 3x3 binder, and then maybe keep this at home to keep your kind of personal collections or any cards you kind of like but you don't really want to trade. I just think, bringing this around to locals is going to be something that gets really cumbersome after a while, and not something I'm going to want to do every single week, especially, if for whatever reason I can't bring a lot of stuff, or, just having something this bulky isn't always super convenient. So anyway, that's my review. Overall, it's a high quality product. It just doesn't always fit my use case, and there's some weird things going on with the front of the binder, like I said, with scuffing and things like that. But it definitely does the job of protecting my cards. Never worried about that. Never worried about my cards being damaged. Overall, happy with the product. I would recommend it just in a different size. So that's what I have to say about that. If you have any questions about the review, please leave a question in the comments. And also, if you'd like to see more content like this, more product reviews in the future, don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, so that about wraps up the show for today. Again, my name is Befron, and I appreciate you all coming out to watch the review today. If you did like the product we discussed, I'll put some more information about it in the description below. And if you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more regular content just like this. You can also check out BefronTCG.com, which is a great way to support the channel and pick out your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, and Magic the Gathering products at great prices. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.